Welcome to Beer Corner USA's Beers of the Week. I'm Chris Bettini.
I'm Patrick Wolf.
And it's that time of year again.
We're here. We've arrived. Finally.
One more time. One more again. Omaha Beer Week and Extreme Beer Fest. I don't know about you, but this is kind of the coup de grace of Omaha Beer Week.
Indeed it is.
That's because Mardi Gras happened this year. I had to use that French word in there. But I can't believe it. I mean, more new breweries, more new breweries, more extreme beers, more people. I don't know. Are you happy with today?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
What time did you get here today?
Probably a little later than I should have. I got here at 10:30, but...
Did you have too much fun last night?
Yeah, I did. I got here just in time to unload the truck, so...
You did the hard work. That was a lot of beer, a lot of people here. I don't know. I think we should go try some new breweries this year.
I think we should as well.
I think we need to make sure to introduce who's coming to the Extreme and make sure that these guys know.
Absolutely.
Who should we go see?
New Holland. We should check out New Holland.
Okay.
Oscar Blues.
Okay.
Farnham House might be good.
Who's the new one that's just got Renegade?
Renegade. Out of Denver, yeah.
So, guys, stick around. Patrick and I are going to go drink some beer, and if you're not here, like I always like to tell them, you suck.
You suck.
All right, check out our new neighbors.
Let's do it.
So we're hanging out with the guys from Farnham House. They just got opened right next door to Beer Corner USA and have got a great little operation going on. It's fun to have new neighbors. So Tony, and Phil, what do we got today to drink?
We've got a rum barrel aged pumpkin saison. It's pumpkin saison we made in October that we threw in some cut spike rum barrels.
Cut spike rum barrels.
Yep.
Awesome.
Locally
Let's try a
sourced.
little of that. So obviously your neighbors, we know what's going on there, but how has the Blackstone reception been for Farnham House?
Very good. It's continued growth in the district, and it's a hop and beer area now.
It is, right? It's like the next hopping area. Wow. So did you guys actually use the whole cut spike barrel, or did you guys use like soaked chips?
We used the whole barrel.
The whole barrel?
Yeah, we actually filled two. We got two cut spike barrels after they emptied their rum out of it, and we've filled both of those with
You get a lot more of the barrel and not as much of the pumpkin on this one.
Yeah,
But I still get the pumpkin, but I mean, it's got a really nice, well-rounded.
I think
What do you
the
think?
flavors really helped
Quaffable.
round it out.
Patrick says it's a quaffable pumpkin beer. So, your first official Extreme Beer Fest, are you guys ready? I mean, you were here last year, but I think the people are going to be ready for you guys too. Where's your beer? You got one?
We don't
Give us our glasses yet.
Cheers. All right, so we're hanging out with Laura from Renegade. They made a special trip to Extreme before they even launched the beer in Nebraska. And you're coming when?
First week in April.
April. So you're going to start finding these beers. And you guys do all canned beer, right?
That's right.
You want to try one in particular?
Yeah, the rye IPA sounds pretty tasty to me.
Great choice.
Yeah.
So this is our redacted rye IPA. It's 7% ABV, and maybe about 15% rye. Adds a nice little black pepper finish to overall citrusy beer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. I drank this beer before I got a job at Renegade.
So it's kind of why you became a Renegade yourself?
It got me into the Renegade business.
It is delicious.
You said it's 7%?
7%. One thing about Renegade beer, you guys should all know, it's usually a little higher alcohol than you would taste. We have an 11% IPA right here, 9% stout. You better watch out for those. They go down really easy.
They go down very easy as well? All right. Now, you're out of Colorado?
That's right.
Which part?
Denver.
You're from Denver?
Yep.
And how new is the brewery? How old is the brewery?
We'll be turning 4 in July.
So you're
or
new.
in June.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a crazy 4 years.
How many states are you guys in right now?
You'll be our second state to launch. So we are in Colorado, and then Kansas launched a couple months ago. You guys are next.
Awesome. Well, make sure you go see Patrick because I think he's going to try and get a new can cooler just to put all these new canned beers in, right?
Yeah.
We should ask Bill.
Yeah. Maybe we'll just install it.
Bill, he wants a new can cooler.
Ask for forgiveness, not for permission, right?
Right.
There you go.
Cheers. Welcome to Nebraska, and thanks for coming to Extreme Beer Fest.
Thanks, guys.
All right, so Patrick and I decided we had to talk to one of the other new kids on the block, and we're hanging out with James, the VP of
How about regional director?
Regional director, okay. And Aaron's crazy. The regional director for Oscar Blues, brand new to Omaha. We're excited to have you here, and even more so to try some beer. So what do you got for us today?
We have Dale's Pale Ale. It's our interpretation of our Pale Ale. 6.5%, 65 IBUs. This is really the one that started it all. Dale canned this.
And that's Dale's,
Lyons.
the original owner?
This is the original owner. Dale started the brewery in Lyons, Colorado, and started a canning line where he could make one can at a time, and caught on, and it's just been kind of, utopia for us since then.
That's really cool. I know since I started in the Moon in 2006, and since you've got there, Oscar Blues has always been a beer that people have asked us for over and over again. So it's really cool that you're actually here now. I hope the reception's been welcome already.
Yeah, and we're happy to be. We're excited to be in Nebraska. Some of the things you just got to do as a brewery, look at and fill the areas where you can. We have 2 breweries. We have one in Longmont. We also have one in Brevard, North Carolina now. So what we've been able to do is kind of push production to the East Coast out of North Carolina, and then Longmont could produce more, so we could open states like Iowa, Nebraska, Missouri, Kansas.
Wow.
Really get into the Midwest.
How many states are you guys in now?
We will, at the end of this year, we'll be in about 47, I think, of the 50.
Wow.
So we'll be there. Getting
They're
close.
going nationwide very quickly.
I don't think North Dakota and South Dakota will see it until later, but we'll get there for sure.
Cool.
So, yeah.
Well, I really like the Dales. It's all over town now. It's really popping off. It's becoming a beer that is a mainstay, I think, on tap handles in a short time. So very looking forward to it, and we can't wait to see you guys back for many more Extreme Beer Fest.
Thank you for having us.
Hey, no worries. You've been selling a ton of this in cans. It's another reason why we need to tell Bill we need another can cooler.
It's like all the beer's starting to come in cans now. I know. We need another can cooler, Bill.
Oh, nice.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
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 To Oscar Blues. You're happy for this one?
Oh yeah. You know I like coffee.
I know you also really enjoying that we have another new brewery in Omaha. Yeah. So we're hanging out with Lou from New Holland, and they just came into the market probably about 4-6 months ago.
September.
Yeah, September already.
September.
And I love the Dragon's Milk, and he just made Patrick extremely happy because he told us this is coffee. Yeah. Can we try a little?
Absolutely. This is the Dragon's Milk with coffee. You guys do know Dragon's Milk is our bourbon barrel aged stout. We are the only craft brewer that I know that makes a bourbon barrel aged stout all year. This year, starting in November, we're going to be doing a series of reserves, and this is one of them. This is the Dragon's Milk with coffee.
Is that like I had saw? There's a raspberry reserve.
There's a
and
raspberry
chili as well.
There's a chili called Smog's Breath. There's a, believe it or
Great
not,
name.
a double dragon. If you could imagine doubling Dragon's Milk, it's not quite double. It's right around 15%. Wow.
Holy
So
cow.
you guys are fortunate here. This is a test batch. This beer is not being served anywhere else in the country right now, but right here in Omaha. And,
Another reason why you come to Extreme Beer Fest, because you get to try beers that you cannot get anywhere else but from Lou right here in Omaha. That's great. There's something unique about your barrel aging, because you're not just using a bourbon barrel from Kentucky or something. It's a barrel that you guys create for your liquor line, right?
Well, we buy a lot of virgin barrels, but we buy bourbon barrels from all over the country. We then age Dragon's Milk in those barrels about 9 to 18 months, depending. Then they're all put together and blended, so for consistency. But what we do on the distillery end that's really, really fun is we make a bourbon called beer barrel bourbon. Basically, when we remove the Dragon's Milk after 2 times in the barrel, we then take our bourbon and we age it back into the beer barrels for 3 years. And that's the beer barrel bourbon, which you guys will see in the market real soon.
Very cool. So it's not just a bourbon or like a beer on a bourbon barrel, but then you go back and put your bourbon on a beer
Absolutely.
bourbon barrel. Probably
Right.
picks up some unique maltiness or something.
Absolutely. It
Very,
goes
very cool.
Bourbon to beer, then back to bourbon, basically.
And New Holland's been around for how long?
New Holland's been around since 1996 in Holland, Michigan. So about a little 45 minutes or so outside of Grand Rapids.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And is this your first time to Omaha?
This is my first time in Omaha.
Very cool.
You guys will see a lot of me now. So.
Cool. Good. Now we know. You'll always see Patrick at Beertopia, and you'll probably find me hanging out over in the Moon. So
Awesome.
Welcome. I know you got a beer in your
Cheers.
glass.
Hey,
yet?
I'm going to pour
Yeah,
myself
get
some.
yourself. You need some of this too.
Cheers, guys. Thanks for coming over.
Thanks for being in the state.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I think the new breweries are good.
Yes. Yes.
I want to go get some more of that coffee dragon's milk.
Definitely.
I think I want to go get some more of those sours from Shells. I think I want to go try those beers from Renegade that we didn't try that are like really high ABV.
See if we can pilfer a few cans from her.
I think we need to ask Bill for another bottle, can cooler again.
Yeah, new can cooler would be.
New can cooler, Bill. He's got too many in the store. I don't know, man. Yeah. This is just too awesome. I don't know. Words don't describe what Extreme Beer Fest is. You know what I mean?
True. You got to be here. You got to experience it.
You really do.
Yeah.
You've been from California. You're from where you know all over. You've been to beer fests. What do you think of this one?
It's a great time. It's well organized. You got a lot of breweries represented here. A lot of good beer, extreme beer. Yeah, it's just a great time every year. I think it's well put together. There's a lot of good networking that can happen here with other breweries, and you know, it's just a good time. You know, I think it's well put together.
What I think is the best thing about Extreme Beer Fest, if you don't come to it, is that you suck because you didn't come. But the other thing is that it's different because it's Nebraska. We just like to hang out, have a good time, relax, drink some good beers, and you know, if you're VIP, you're going to get to go in and hang out and try other stuff
and have a sandwich.
And have a sandwich, yeah.
Most important.
You know, and you get that draft magazine.
Yeah.
VIPs this year are getting a free hard copy subscription for the year. You know, Candace, to Candace.
Cheers, Candace.
She works really hard. She deserves her vacation to go get whatever pedicure she needs after this, right? Good time.
Lobotomy.
Yeah, lobotomy, yeah. Anyway, our beers are running low. I think Dave's telling us it's time to go, and we're going to go drink more beer. Let's go.